Okay, quick one. You may excuse. Let's quickly do this. Yeah, it's here. So from the image I got, excuse me, from the person that requested this, I can't really see this cross stitch. So at least every other part is clear. So I want to go to Instagram to like download the original image. You know what you get is probably like a screenshot. So if you download the original image, it will be more clear. So this is from Sierra Apparels. Yeah, this mock-up is from Sierra Apparel. So I just go to Instagram and search for Sierra Apparels, and yeah, this is my Instagram for you to follow me on Instagram, just clinical designs, and yeah, and you are here. So where were we? Sierra Apparels, right? So just look for the image, and we have this. We also have this. This is a video, so I'll go for the image. It's closer to the camera, so to speak. So copy the link. The main purpose of looking for the source image is just to like get a very clear image. So go to any Instagram downloader using link that you can find. So insert the Instagram link. This one is FastDL. You can check it out. By the way, I'm not promoting any tool in particular. I'm not promoting FastDL. So whatever profit or loss you get from that, I'm not liable. So after pasting the link, I think I clicked on download, and yeah, this is what we need. So click on download, and this time around this should be a much clearer image. Okay, it's clear, but this cross stitch is not so clear, so which means we are going to just like use our experience to get something similar out. So please give me a sec. Okay, so well, since it's not so clear, I mean, let me close the first. So let's go and walk our way through the cross stitch page. Insert cross stitch. So let's wait for that to come up. Okay, resize your windows so you can if your laptop is smaller than my own, I mean the screen size, you might want to just like open the image in your phone and follow along, but I doubt your laptop should be smaller than this. This one is like 13 point something inches. So resize, put it at French knots. I don't want to see the boxes or the crosses rather, so I just want to like see boxes when I draw, like so. That's why I turn this off. So let's work with the cross stitch first, and we are going to just arrange by placing on the on this template. So let me see, this thing is not clear, at least to me. I don't know if it's clear to you, but let's try to work something close. But don't forget, just inside out, inside out. So we work from inside out until we get something we want. So let's just do brown. So from what I see, I mean, I'm starting from here. I hope this video, because the video quality is clear enough. So if you're watching, I know this is YouTube, this one is particularly for YouTube, so please do well to watch with the highest quality of your video, or just go to the CRE apparel and you'll be able to download this. So watching with high quality will help you to like at least see the videos clearly, because this design is not clear, and if you are now watching with poor quality, it's gone. So I'm doing somewhere here first. Yeah, excuse. Yeah. So based on what I see, it's just like right. Okay. So I think up next I see, my God. I'm working this place out. Okay, just stay with me. Okay, so I think it's safe to duplicate this to the other side. So if we can just work this place out as well, we are literally done with this because everything will be duplicating galore. Okay, let me see, what do I see there? This guy comes out. Yeah, I think there's undo track cards like so around here. Ah, okay, I think I can see this a little better. Let me do this outside. Let me start from the upper part. Something feels okay. So like I said, since it's not clear, anyhow you see it at your own end, run it like that. You mean all these things just like a matter of trying to get something similar as much as possible. Sometimes it will not really matter as long as it's just like similar, but me, I always try to get perfectly what is there because I mean we are replicating this. The point is to replicate. Okay, let me just duplicate everything as backup, keep it somewhere there and work with this. But before I do this, I actually want to make sure everything has even. Okay, so you stay around. Well, that looks good to me, only that is a little short. It should be longer than our design, like so. Should be going out. Okay, so for now I'll make do with this. I'm not satisfied with this upper part. Something is missing somehow. And what's this one now? Okay, think this is what that shape rather looks like. Okay, start right. Let me bring it down by one. Yeah, I'll actually work with this shape. Okay, mirror it in this direction, mirror it in. Okay, so let's work with this, and just one is okay. Save as I don't know, monos. Okay, so up next is let's go to a new page. We have not imported this, just leave it there. We are not calling it yet. So let me copy this image. Just Control C. Anyhow you can copy this image and bring it to this side. So on a new window, you probably see this grid line. I don't use it that much, but for the sake of this video, Ctrl V to paste, Shift L, and I would like to lock this by pressing K. So like I said, I don't like so basically the purpose of this image is to, like, we can actually draw this by just looking at it, but if you paste it here to just trace over it and later edit, it will make things faster. So you need to work smarter and not harder. So I had to close that. I want to make at least some part of it to face me a little bit, so I want to change the angle so that the editing I will do will not be too much. Okay, this is facing me a little bit. I don't know if your own photos app does this, but depending on your windows, you can get photo app that can help you edit like so. So this is what I'll copy now to excuse, to a new page. Control V and lock it. So let's get out all these shapes first. Just choose a tiny run line, choose a very loud color. This is where this one ends. So bring it from here. So you don't necessarily have to like follow it perfectly, so to speak, but at least, because we will still do some editing, but at least this part can still be like perfect as much as possible. I need a right click here, right click, and then one more left click. So this will actually look like it will take long, but it's not really take long. So we don't see what's at the back, but we will come up with something. So lastly, this. So don't delete yet, just duplicate, select this, duplicate and group. Ctrl G to group. I can change the color so that it will be different from that one. So open your template, which I saved as so. I only want to copy these guys that I need and go and modify as much as possible. That will help you to like know your default sizes, width and height. So from this image we can't determine if the whole thing is 24 by whatever yet, until we like do our own template and resize here and there. That's when we can be sure. So now let's try to straighten this up as much as possible. So I can actually ungroup, Control U to ungroup. Let me lock this so they won't be affecting our work. Highlight. Okay, now it's time to reference the image. And this, I'm pretty much happy with this curve. For this one, I'll make it straight. I've selected it and I've pressed H to highlight. So I'll delete this, delete this. Just draw it all the way up because we are going to trace over it soon. This one should be like up here. Lock. And you. Okay, we're coming to that, but let me delete this and straighten this. Is that straight enough? Well, we're going to edit soon. Don't forget to save or to avoid stories that touch. So I just want to like save it with the same name with that same name with the EMX. So highlights. From what I have here, it's very close to each other, so that means something like this. Such that if we adjust this, oh, I locked it. You see, it's about the same size. It's this one we are going to use eventually, and so there will be no space for this, like so. Okay, are you straight? Okay. So let me put this. Let me still keep this one locked. So save. Every other thing is looking good so far. So remaining this in and out center. So as for these guys, let's try to straighten out some. Okay, so I can be sure that from here to here they are all like straight, as I just noticed this guy. Enter. Okay, so if this from here to here is straight, that means I can just like draw, then flip it over and use that as a template, right? Choose a loud color like red. So let's just draw something like maybe from here to serve as a template. Try to pass through the center of this line as perfectly as you can, so that, okay, this is halfway, right? This is about halfway. So duplicate this, mirror it in Y. So if you are using E4.2, transform in Y. Okay, so this how the straight one should look like, right? So I'll duplicate this again so I can be sure it's halfway there. Don't forget, work smarter, work smarter. I mean, we still work hard, but we work hard in a smart way these days. So because designing can be very frustrating if you don't know how to like find your way quickly. You can still want design and be like doing, and you just be like, come on, are you really sure about this? Okay, so that's why we employ some methods to help us make it fast. So with this, I can be sure of what I will do with that back now. So let me just select this H to highlight, and I'll delete all these control points. So the final stitch, which the final line that we need now. Okay, actually this one I want to, yeah. So because of the shape of this, this back looks off somehow. It's too wide. So I just want to like use eyes and experience to like, okay, this size is okay for it, right? So now let's use our input C, give it a value we want. For the outer border, I think 0.16 is okay, or 15. So this will now be our final edit also. So let's work with this. So all those outline tools just to like help us trace accurately once and for all, once we are ready to like use our final drawing tool, which is this input C line. I'm holding down control to get this straight line. Control, just control and go to the direction. So even if my you see my cursor has strayed to another place a little bit, that control still like keep it well under control, so it will be straight like so. When you are editing, you can hold control and C as well. I mean, there's, what could possibly go wrong is I don't know, you get an error, control Z to undo it. So don't be afraid to like try out all these tips and tricks, especially if you have the machine to run it. So once you try something out, you run it, and well, if it leads you to debt, never to get gbese, at least once or twice you will learn, and that will stick with you. You won't repeat that again, and from that experience you are mastering the skill. So I'm just saying. Okay, that looks cutesy and demure to me. I don't know. I think 0. That color is too loud. Let's just do this 0.16. This looks somehow on those curves. I'll do 0.14. Okay. So I think this guy has done a lot for us. Thank you. So I can actually take this one. So we are cleaning it up gradually. So for this, so I want to highlight so I can delete this place and have that pointed end, right? Okay, why? Okay, so let's see the image. Yeah, save. So just draw this one, return it to 0.14. Means that inside I'll do 0.12, sure. Just give me a sec. Okay, so where were we? Okay, let me send it all the way back here. So that like in the last video I talked about layering and lines. So you see that it's like coming out of this and not totally making sense. So put it at the back like so. Delete this. Thank you for your assistance. Do the same for this. So let it pass through. Let me zoom in a bit from the center to please give me a sec, then to here and enter. So okay, so back to, just move this guy close enough. So send it all the way, and just send it behind this guy, literally behind this line, this, and so let this one be the last item. Same thing with this, so it should come after. Change the color. 0.12 is fine. You see, now it looks nice. So okay, so we can take out all these assistants or assisting. Just delete this guy. Shift K to unlock. Delete this. These blue lines, delete. So these are the ones existing. So let's check what the filling looks like. So we have program complex fill with a program of program split. This is bricks, and I don't know, we just get something similar for this. So let's go and do that. So I'll select complex fill, just draw through. I want to do the upper part first. This one will take time going in and out of here, but try as much as possible to pass through the center. I get why. So that when you are running this design on the machine, it will not end here, and there will now be little gaps, so that if the thing wants to shift at all, so maybe the thing shifts and the whole thing ends here, so it still like aligns and no noticeable error, so to speak. So it's better to pass through the center as much as possible. So you are free to zoom in on the work, so you can see every nook and cranny of what you are doing. Okay, and in this one take us in and out center, in and out center. A column input. See, we're done with that. Let's drive on with speed of light now. Okay, it's ending here, so just pass through the center of no, it's ending here. Yeah, I press space back to not satisfied with. I want to be like pointed, not space back, backspace rather, as if you want to delete something you just typed. So end it there, and yeah, I think it's because I already chose this color. This color is a chosen, that's why it's appearing everywhere. So this one will be at the back. I'll come and give you properties later, so that same property will apply to this one. So let's do it. Let's have it. Pass through the center. Oh, to your long. Let me go in a bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. It will also be done before the lines, obviously. And lastly, this place. So change after this, just change the properties, and then we can just go straight to bring in those small cross stitch patterns on and editing. Okay, let me go in a bit here. Okay, so just pass through the center. I think from here we are going to right click our way through. Okay. Mimi, forgotten again. Okay, so send it back. So now you can actually be here. Anyhow, so this one will have a property of, go to properties. I pressed A there, A for Apple. So that was like a fast way to go to properties. And that one is brick. So yeah, this one is brick, as you can see. As you can see, okay, so selecting these two together, I'll give property of program split. So let's just look for a basket that's close to, yeah, you see, I think that's close, is it not? Okay, we can still like find something. If we can't find another, then just leave it. But I think I'll leave this one. If the person that requested for this design, I want to like change it later, because I mean the filling is very nice and the stitch count is less. You see, compare that stitch count to this, to this 159, then check this one, 122, 129. So this looks good to me actually, so I'll leave this one here for now. Okay, so that looks good. So everything is arranged and cleaned up as we want. So Control A to select everything, A to check the property and see if it's well, I actually want like 10.24, 10 by 24. Okay, this looks good to me. Does it look good to you? Even if you say no, I know it looks good. So let's finish. Or if you come closer to the image, you see like this dot on this line. So those ones are just like this motif run. So Control D to duplicate this. So I'll just be like, select this, convert to motif run, select ones, and select one. Yeah, I know you are wondering why didn't I just like select all the way here and go and change to motif run. It will not work. That's the short story for that one, at least not on this software. So you see we have achieved that. So if we give it another color, you see what we really did. You see, it's just this one passing on it, but because it's the same color, that's why it enters as if we punch some holes inside. So because it's the same color, that's why if you go out, it will now be giving us this effect. So when they run the design, that's when you see it more. So we can now go and bring our Bala blue cross stitch. What was the name again? EMX. Control A to copy, to select everything. Of course, it's just a single stuff. The stitch count is less. Control V. So now we are going to do some editing, resizing, but before then, I want to use a fast technique to like arrange them. So let's work. I use circle to just like give the area where I want to put this stuff. I need a loud color, please. Okay. So I think around here, then here and here. Okay. Instead of dragging it around, and I think this my circle is becoming big, but let's see. Using the circle, you need to find design row. This circle is to out of this word. Okay. How about the spacing? Okay, looks good. Let me space evenly and now resize everything together. Okay, that's about right. 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 Okay, duplicate that one and just get a small one here as well. So I think for this one too, the size will not be that big, so just something that will contain here. So let me check the size of this. 3.44 by 3.44. Let me check. Wonderful. This one is actually 3.44. Well, let me check for this. What a coincidence. Okay, but that's nice. So now that we have that, I'll try to move this one a bit. You see, but because it will take time for it to load, if we have a full display like this, then I'll show you what to do next time to avoid this time taking to load. So I'll just select this and select one box. Let me excuse this and this. So arrange, align, center. Oh, since this one was the one I edited last, it should be the one that will jump to meet this guy. So let me try to move this one a bit. So because I don't want to see it loading, I'll just like go out of the window and I'll use arrow key to just move it. What I did there, I just move it up so that the most recent change was done to this one. So if I now select this two, I expect that this one will be the one to go and meet. I don't know if that concept makes sense to you, but once you get to buy the advanced video, you will understand better. Okay, at 3.44, I might have to adjust it. Let me reduce it. I mean for this particular one, 3 by 3. Okay, save. Don't forget to save. So I'm going to duplicate this again. So select this, arrange, align, center, duplicate, select this guy, arrange and align. So if we were like taking it one by one, I know how many minutes it will take us to be done with that. So we are actually going to resize this, but let me duplicate first. Endo track cut. Okay, that's accurate. Arrange, align and center. Okay, you are next level. So what's the size of this? Error cannot be 2.04. So I'll just give this last one maybe 2 by 2. That looks good, right? Right. Delete this red markers. So alhamdulillah, we're done with this. So you see, that was, well, not straightforward, but at the end of the day, we achieved something cutesy and demure. Right. Right. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any design you want us to replicate, enter my DM on WhatsApp. And please do like the video if you like it, of course, and even if you don't like it, like it. So please subscribe and tell a friend to tell a friend. So until then, I'll see you in the next one. So normally this line should be the one that will be done first, but since this design is like, it's not affecting this on no matter what, so you can just like leave them to be done first. We cannot bring this one here, it's not possible to cover the brown, so we have to like, brown will be done last. So it doesn't matter as long as they are not even like touching this line. Assuming it's touching ahead, that's when we'll be like, okay, to get something clean and nice, something cutesy and demure, so you make it cover this. So but since that does not apply in our case, I believe we have tried in replicating this, and the stitch count, I'm very much happy with it, 149. So let's give it a background. I will look for something like this, so that's mixing of colors. So select this color. I like this color. Okay, so I'll just put my watermark. And so I just want to show you what the image looks like when we are done. That's why I'm allowing you to wait to see it together. So please follow on Instagram as well, Clinical Designs. Save, and let's capture the bitmap so you can see it. Quick access. So this is what it looks like. So I think we have spent about, is it 1 hour design? Okay, 41 minutes. Well, we have tried. You too, you are a professional. You spent 41 minutes with me doing this. So yeah, this looks good to me. How about you? Yeah, thank you for feeling that way. It looks good. So yeah, that's it. And with that, we have created a digital product which on which you can make as much as possible forever. So yeah, if you know about NFC too, it's something you can run with NFT. So yeah, where is yeah, I mean we are done. Sorry. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and happy digitizing. My mind is not even like coordinated yet.